Hey bro, what's up? So today I'm gonna make a quick video talking about falling off self-improvement, right? I mean, this is a self-improvement YouTube channel. I've been making a bunch of videos on here. I've made 250 videos on this channel, 260 videos. So I've posted a lot of videos and I've been doing YouTube now for nearly 2 years. And yeah, I've been on self-improvement for 3 years, but over the past couple months, I'd say, I've steadily just stopped doing a lot of the self-improvement habits. And one of the big self-improvement habits for me was productivity, right? Being a productive person. And what really started this off was the build up to going on holiday. So I went on a lad's holiday 2 weeks ago, and the build up to that, I kind of got into holiday mode. I'd finished at work and I was like, yes, let's go. We're going to go to Spain. It's going to be a great time and we're just going to let loose. I've been working super hard over the past year and I just kind of want to let loose. And ever since that holiday, I've just kind of still been in holiday mode and I've been struggling to get back into making content. And I've already kind of made a video on this briefly, but I wanted to kind of talk about my experience with falling off self-improvement a little bit, because I know a lot of young guys will go on self-improvement, they'll be really excited about it at the beginning, and then it'll kind of lose its meaning over the next few months or weeks, and a lot of people just give up on it. And I feel like recently I've fallen off self-improvement a little bit. I'm still not as bad as most people, most of the guys that I know, in terms of the biggest thing, the biggest achievements for me is not having social media, not really sat watching films, and I'm still a productive person, more productive than average, but I have not been nearly as productive as I have been over the past year. And I don't want to be giving you guys productivity tips and things if I can't be productive myself. So what do you do if you fall off self-improvement? Well, this is what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks and months to just steadily get back onto self-improvement. Now, the first thing you need to know is you need to learn how to prioritize what you actually want to improve, right? Because there's so much things you can do on self-improvement, right? There's sleep, there's the gym, there's productivity, there's mindset, there's meditation, there's so much stuff. And if you say, right, I'm going to fix my life right now and do all of these things, you're just not going to do it. It's going to be too much, it's going to be too overwhelming. So what I want you to do is I want you to prioritize what you need to do. And this is what I think is the most important things that you need to do on self-improvement. So the first one by far is the gym, right? Everything starts with your body. So there's a great idea that comes from Andrew Huberman, which I want to teach you about, which is you can't change your mind with your mind. I.e., if you're in a bad mood or you're in a bad state and you try and think your way out of feeling negative or feeling down, that's not going to work. Usually, if you can actually do something physical, change the body physically, that's what's going to impact the brain. So get to the gym, man. Go for a walk, go for a run, do some cardio, lift some weights. What I say to all my boys, everyone who's feeling down, feeling shit, anyone I come into contact with who's not feeling good, the first thing I tell them is just go to the gym, just start the gym, get on your fitness journey, or go for a walk. That's the two easiest things I can do, is either just go to the gym when I'm feeling bad or go for a walk. And I'm not going to lie to you, over the past couple of weeks, I have been slacking with the gym, and the past week I've been getting back into it consistently. But yeah, holiday mode, I just didn't go to the gym. I just skipped out on workouts. I wasn't doing my cardio anymore. I went for a walk every day for 2 years, and past couple of weeks, I've skipped a bunch of days going for a walk, not actually been outside. I've had days where I actually haven't even left my house and just stayed in the house, haven't gone outside for a walk. And that's kind of nice at the time, I get to just chill and kind of do whatever I want and maybe watch a film, maybe play some video games, kind of not doing the self-improvement-y stuff anymore. But then after a few days of that, I was like, shit, this is I need to get back onto self-improvement, either just going for a walk or going to the gym or whatever. So that's the first thing you need to do, is fitness. And you're probably the same as me, where your self-improvement journey probably started in the gym, probably started with you lifting your first set of weights, going for a run, trying to improve your body. So that's the first thing you need to do if you've just fallen off self-improvement and you just feel like you were doing well and now you're not. Get to the gym, start being consistent with the gym again, because that's what I've started doing. And instantly, just for this past week, since going to the gym, I've picked up my phone and I've started recording videos because I'm feeling good again and I feel like I want to be productive, and going to the gym leads on to all this other good stuff. So that's the first thing I would recommend that you do. The second thing, and I think this is, for me anyway, is probably the second most important self-improvement thing that I do that has the biggest impact on my life, is getting rid of social media. So I bang on about this all the time, right? It's kind of the thing that I talk about the most. It's the biggest milestone that I've achieved, I think, other than maybe this YouTube channel. the biggest milestone I've achieved is deleting social media and staying off social media. You know, a lot of guys talk about, oh, I've deleted social media, and then they just re-download it and they just don't actually stay off of it. But I've stayed off of social media for next month, 14 months. So yeah, next week, I think 14 months. So I've not had social media for over a year. I keep banging on about it because it's so good. And every time I go out and meet my friends and I see, you know, people who are like scrolling through TikTok whilst we're out having drinks and stuff, or opening up Snapchat messages and stuff, I can't help but like remember back when I had that kind of stuff and the amount of like cringe, embarrassing things that I used to see on social media, or people used to send me, or stuff that I used to send people. And it's just like, and the amount of time that I used to waste on social media as well. I definitely think like not having social media has been one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I've done a ton of videos on all the benefits that you can get from not having social media. But all I'll say is, whilst I've been kind of off self-improvement a little bit, you know, I'm still on self-improvement, right? But since kind of being off of it and falling off of it a little bit over the past couple of weeks, I've still not had social media. I have been watching like YouTube videos and stuff and watching films. You can class like YouTube, I guess, as social media if you're watching like shorts and stuff, but like watching longer form content on YouTube. But I've been watching a lot of just like random bullshit long form content, like entertainment and stuff. I wouldn't really class that as social media. But yeah, essentially, I've not been sat scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, which I'm proud of, because I don't have those apps and I don't want to have those apps again. I used to have them, I don't have them anymore. And I think that's the second most important thing, because I think my generation in particular, and if you're watching this, you're probably in my generation, right? Like, you know, maybe between like 17, 18 years old and like 21, 22, 23. I'm 23 years old. You're probably a similar age to me. In our generation, social media is a huge problem. Like, I genuinely think it's a huge problem in our generation. Like, we've seen more in our lifetimes just through our phone than our parents did when they were our age, right? Like, we've seen more fucked up stuff. We've seen more political stuff. We've seen amazing things. Like, the amount of stuff that we see through social media is kind of polluted our like vision of the world, right? Like, nothing's that interesting anymore. Like, nothing that you can do in your day-to-day life is that interesting because you kind of already seen it on social media, right? Like traveling or seeing something, or do you know what I mean? And it's like, when you have just instant, immediate access to just the whole world just in your pocket, that's not a good thing, right? It means your dopamine receptors are just constantly lit up. It means you have no attention span. It means you don't find things interesting anymore. And like, you know, since deleting social media, I've been able to just sit down and like, you know, draw and stuff like that. Like, I used to draw a lot as a kid, right? And then I got social media when I was like a teenager. And then I didn't draw for like 10 years. Like, I'm really into like, you know, drawing things like art and stuff like that, right? And I never did that. And then deleted social media, and now I'm back into, you know, doing little sketches here and there. And that might sound to you, you might think, well, who gives a fuck? You know, but for me, that's like important, you know, to be able to be creative and be able to draw. Like, that's important for me. And you'll probably have an equivalent thing that you like doing, like a hobby that you did as a kid that now you don't do anymore because it's more fun to just sit and watch Instagram or sit and watch YouTube shorts. So I think for me, that is like the two most important things that I would definitely say. If you've fallen off if you've fallen off self-improvement and you just sort of like feeling like you were doing great and now you're not, it's going to be the gym, and it's going to be staying off social media, staying away from dopamine content. Because once you get like, you know, dopamine, just instant gratification, instant dopamine, then you're not going to be as motivated to want to do anything else in your day. And then the third thing kind of relates into fitness, but genuinely, mate, just get outside. I think being inside the house, like I'm inside my house right now, I'm working, but being inside the house is going to be so negative for your mental health, especially if you know that you've fallen off self-improvement a little bit and you're kind of feeling shit about it. Just get outside, right? Just get some fresh air, go for a walk, get some sun on your skin. That is going to be the best thing that you can do. So don't worry too much about your diet. Don't worry too much about your sleep. Don't worry too much that you haven't meditated. Like, these are all nice habits, like to do, like, you know, to really improve your sleep and to start meditating and to, you know, do gratitude journaling and all this stuff. Like, that's the nice little kind of self-improvement things that are nice to have on the side. But I think the most important things is going to be making sure you get outside and you're not locked in the house, making sure you're moving your body, making sure you're staying fit, making sure you're lifting weights, and then avoiding spending too much time consuming like brain rot content and like doom scrolling and stuff like that. I think once you've got those three sorted out, you'll be fine. To be honest, that's like 80% of self-improvement. It's just go to the gym and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update on, you know, why I've not been posting videos recently. I've just fallen off self-improvement, mate. I'm not gonna lie. And this is a self-improvement YouTube channel. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'll always just make a video. I'll just say, listen, if I've fallen off self-improvement, this is why, and this is what I'm doing about it. And I'm not gonna continue to make videos about self-improvement, about stuff that I'm not doing myself, right? I'll never do that. That's why I've not made a gym video in a while, because I haven't been going to the gym that much. So, but once I start going to the gym more and more, I'll start making gym content again. But right now, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going. So yeah, anyway, hope you got some value out of this video, mate. Thank you so much for watching. You can expect me to be posting more frequently. I'm going to definitely get back into, you know, posting more on this channel. Yeah, I'm going to also be working on my school community. I think I've got like 25 members in there right now. It's totally free. So if you want to go check that out, top link in the description. I've got one course in there that'll help you to just get off social media completely free. So yeah, some feedback on that would be greatly appreciated. All right, mate. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.